Please, 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 I am begging you with my entire soul to subscribe to this channel. That's the only way we're going to get this reign of terror that Will Hardy has on society out. That's it, with subscribers. So Kyle Filipowski stuck on the perimeter with Landry Shamet. We need to give him some help. He cannot guard on the perimeter. Now, Svi Mikhailuk's got to get over here in the gaps, but Filipowski's got to do his job. That this is the only place Shamet's coming to, right where this help defender is in the gaps, right? We're going to stunt, we're going to recover, but we need help. Get up and keep him to the middle of the floor. You're letting Landry Shamet come all the way over to the wing. So now when he crosses you up, there's no help defender that's going to be there. That's all coaching. With all of my soul and anything I have left, please subscribe. This human being, Will Hardy, the reign of terror that he has done on society with his coaching is beyond belief. So the Jazz are doubling. First of all, Kyle Filipowski needs to come and double now. You can't wait for OG Anunoby to get in the charge circle now. And then Isaiah Collier, the second he goes to double, you need to rotate down. You can't let that pass to Precious Achiuwa get made. You have to rotate down and help the helper. So Kyle Filipowski waits too long. Collier never rotates. Will Hardy. This is Will Hardy again. This is Will Hardy's reign of terror again. Jordan Clarkson, I don't care about Tyler Kolek at half court. I want to be in the gaps right here, right? So when Precious Achiuwa comes this way, we're going to stunt and get that dribble picked up and recover. You never, ever, as Jordan Clarkson's doing, guard above the three-point line. Now you're not in this gap for no reason, and Achiuwa's going to the rim. This is directly off a made basket. This is Will Hardy's reign of terror. Svi Mikhailuk, just get back. We're not worried about anybody across half court. Just get back. Kyle Filipowski here. Could we get back to a body in Mikal Bridges? So Svi Mikhailuk's in the middle of nowhere. Filipowski got back to the middle of nowhere off a made basket that happens. Will Hardy's reign of terror. Walker Kessler. I can't be in the paint with Karl Towns at the top of the key. I can still be in help on the ball, but I got to be up here so I can recover on a pass. Why does Walker Kessler think it's okay to stand in the paint right now? Look at this. I have to have subscribers. This has to stop. Why is Colin Sexton at the free throw line? Get up the line. So on this pass, I'm still in help, but I can recover and actually guard. So that doesn't happen, but when this pass gets made, boom, Jordan Clarkson needs to rotate down so that he's immediately in the gaps, right? So I can stunt, recover. So Sexton's at the free throw line for no reason, and Clarkson doesn't move. Unbelievable. Reign of terror. All coaching. Walker Kessler stuck on the perimeter. By the way, there's 6 seconds left in the half. You know Josh Hart's going to be able to beat him off the dribble here. So why has Jordan Clarkson got his back to the sideline? Like right now, if I'm Jordan Clarkson, my back is turned to the baseline, so I'm in this gap. There's no place for Josh Hart to go. Stunt, recover. But Jordan Clarkson's asleep, as usual. The reign of terror. This is all coaching out of a sideline, out of bounds. When can we get Will Hardy out of the league? Colin Sexton, where are you? Josh Hart is setting a down screen. I need to be attached with my arms extended so Cam Payne can't curl and Keontae George has time to get over the screen. Colin Sexton's nowhere. George has no time to get over the screen. So catch in the lane, draw help, get Will Hardy out. I don't understand how this is possible, but this is the owner's fault. Dwayne Wade owns the Jazz. What are you doing? Great basketball mind, huh? Why's Will Hardy coaching your team? Colin Sexton needs to be in the gaps here. There's no reason not to be. My feet are set. Stunt, dribble, picked up for Towns, recover. Colin Sexton's nowhere. Nowhere. Right to the cup. It's on the owners and Danny Ainge. So the Jazz are icing a screen. This comes back to coaching. On a pick and pop, Karl Towns is popping. Colin Sexton has to do something. You got to move over here now because at the very least, I need to stunt at Karl Towns to delay him a little bit so that Juzang can actually recover on the pick and pop. Stunt, delay him, recover back to Bridges. Colin Sexton's doing nothing. So Juzang has no chance of getting out in time. Coaching, Will Hardy's reign of terror continues. Walker Kessler, you can never have your back to the ball. Right now, my back should be to the sideline. I'm seeing ball and man because he's going to try and double here. Well, that double team's got to come before OG Anunoby's in the paint. You're not even seeing what's going on until now. Too late. Coaching, what a disgrace it is again. Kyle Filipowski's going to drop all the way down waiting to help. So he needs to be saying something, or God forbid, Will Hardy, to tell Jordan Clarkson, keep OG Anunoby away from the baseline, have him come to the middle of the floor, where Filipowski's waiting to help, waiting to help, waiting to help. Look at Jordan Clarkson, letting him go baseline. Look at Filipowski, waiting to help. You let him go baseline. Not how you guard a flare screen, but it's a Will Hardy coach team, so not surprising. So Filipowski right now should be yelling, flare, flare, flare. But the other thing he needs to do is take a step back off Karl Towns. Sense the ball is going over the top of the flare screen, but you got to protect him so he's not getting hit with a backdoor cut. Like, look at Filipowski. I got to be over here so that OG Anunoby's not beating him backdoor. You're not there. And the Jazz are completely clueless in transition because Will Hardy's reign of terror is somehow allowed. Jordan Clarkson, we're not worried about the ball or anybody across half court. We're worried about getting back. That's it. All we got to do is get back. Look at Jordan Clarkson, gambling towards the ball. So instead of you being able to take the ball, you just created a 3-on-2 because of your gamble. Nice. So the Jazz ice the screen. First of all, where's your backside help? The pass to Karl Towns can't get made. But Walker Kessler, icing a screen means Tyler Kolek stays to the sidelines. You absolutely cannot, when you're icing a screen, let him turn the corner. Guess what Walker Kessler does? Lets him turn the corner. So this collapses 1, 2, all 5 Jazz players that collapses. Everyone's open. Josh Hart now can just grab and go for 2. Again, Will Hardy's reign of terror just continues. If Bryce Sensabaugh is going under, then Walker Kessler needs to be up, jamming the screener so he can cleanly get underneath. When you don't touch the screener, Sensabaugh is going smush right into that screen. He's going to get under late, and Josh Hart's going to the cup. The reign of terror continues. Will Hardy's reign of terror just continues. Bryce Sensabaugh, this pass gets thrown to the top of the key. I'm immediately rotating down to the three-point line, so I'm in that gap. I never stay guarding above the three-point line away from the ball, because if I rotate down, there's no place for Towns to go. Whoops, there is. More coaching disaster. First of all, could Keontae George just slide his feet and show his hands? Why does he need to come gamble on Josh Hart at half court? So you're going to get blown by because of that right here. But here's the other problem. Why is Colin Sexton guarding above the three-point line away from the ball? I don't care about Mikal Bridges at half court. Get under the three-point line. He's going to be late getting in the gaps because you're starting above the three-point line. It should already be there. Right to the rim. Will Hardy's reign of terror continues. Jordan Clarkson is going to double, but he's going to be late. Why? Because you're not seeing the ball right now. My back should be to the sidelines. Seeing ball, seeing man, and as soon as Karl Towns turns to the middle of the floor, that's when the double comes. But look at Jordan Clarkson. Back to the ball right now. Back to the ball. So your double's going to be late. Everybody for the Utah Jazz, ownership, general manager, Adam Silver at the NBA, just wakes up. Everything's fine. Will Hardy's reign of terror continues. Johnny Juzang on a double team. Your only responsibility when you double is to make sure Karl Towns doesn't split through to the middle of the floor. You keep him to the baseline. Look at Juzang's double. Whoops-a-daisies. He's splitting through, and you took about an hour to get there.